Hi, my Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. And this is general reading. Is good for your moon sign, sun sign, and rising sign. Um, and let's talk about astrology a bit. And I know you want to get into the details with the cards, but I like to explore the energy. Right? Remember, the cards are very related to planets and their energies, right? Because that's how we know things. So let's start with what's going on, what has been going on so far right now. For you, Aquarius has been very hard, especially because it has been hit you hard, I would say, in your seventh house of relationships and in any type of relationships, either love relationships and personal relationship and either business. We have Mars retrograde that has been in your first house. So um, it's been in your first house. So I'm pretty sure that you have noticed how much Mars, which was direct, right, on July until part of July, Mars went retrograde. And Mars went retrograde, I would say, on July 27, went retrograde. So things start going a little bit unbalanced and unstable, because you were feeling that strength, right? Feeling like you were the man, you were the woman. You're not letting your partner, whoever comes in your life, to step on you and take advantage of you, right? And I'm pretty sure you were feeling that way until now. We enter in July 27, and I feel like, like, I wouldn't say July 27. Let me look at my notes because I'm getting a little confused. Oh yeah. So has been retrograde for a while, I would say. And then on July 27, I have to say there is the lunar eclipse that is going to be together with your Mars retrograde in your sign. So it's in your first house, and that personality of yours, like I said, that feeling strong is going to debilitate a bit. So you're kind of like feeling the setback and maybe feeling a little bit um, down in your self-esteem again. It's going to make you feel that way because it's the ending of something. It's like putting you into a test, so don't feel that way again. Don't get tested, because it's like you were feeling strong and now you're feeling debilitated again, and trying to go to that mode again is not going to work. Okay, you need to stick with how you felt better and how you were feeling in terms to your personality. How are you? How people look at you. Don't let people take advantage of you, right? Stay strong. And Mercury retrograde too is here in your seventh house, and is going to be retrograde until August 19. So August 19 on, you're going to be okay. But this is what I'm trying to say is your personality and the way they see you and how you communicate, right? It's very important. Those two are interconnected to each other, those two departments. All right. So you have to really make sure that you don't go out of control. And why I'm saying this, why I'm saying you go out of control, because there's things that are putting you out of control, especially Mars retrograde. And this represents Mars, and it's upside down, Mars retrograde. So to start with, let's look at, let me just put this, so I wanted to get this little introduction so you understand where I'm going with this reading and what's going on, right? Because I think you deserve to know what's going on. Obviously for you, Aquarius, has been very hard. So first I have to say you've been dealing with someone who's a water sign. Okay, can be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. And then you have also been dealing with a fire sign, especially Sagittarius. Could be any fire sign, but I see mainly a Sagittarius, and a other air sign. There could be a Gemini or a Libra that you've been dealing with. So just to make it very straightforward and short, if you've been dealing with someone who is a fire sign, that person has been putting you in like a mental entrapment, literally. I guess because it's an air sign, also it's very hard to express their emotions, so you'll be having trouble trying to understand what the emotions are with this person, like what's going on. If you're dealing with someone who's a water sign, it's a lot of conflicts when it comes to mutual agreements. So that's the issue, communication between you and a water sign. All right. And if you're dealing with someone who is a fire sign, there has been a lot of blockages too in terms of communication with the fire sign. And I would say there's a lot of frustrations going on. And the problem is, like, this setbacks has been putting you in a situation where you are losing your self-esteem again and feeling down again. And you feel like sometimes this, and not sometimes, I feel like you are kind of like, by feeling this way and going down on, you know, like when it comes to your emotions, just putting yourself down too at the same time allows them to take power over you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you're going to be, at least at the end of the month, you're going to be analyzing, I would say half of the month of August until the end of August, you're going to take your space. You're going probably to move into a hermit mode, because I'm sure you're tired of being hurt, and I'm sure you're tired of being feeling like a puppet, you know, like, oh, people wants to control you and what they're doing with you, and etc., etc., etc. So you are trying to analyze what is going on with your life and trying to make the proper decisions with this relationship, right? Because because Mars retrograde is doing this to you in a certain way, but you can come out of it, right? That's why you're going to be in a hermit mode. That's why, you know, you're going to put yourself in a corner to just start thinking, okay, how can I fix this? And I know you're going to be in that mode, in that stage, because the Water of Wands, or Page of Wands, I would say, it's reversed. And so it's saying like you having a lack of motivation when it comes to your 7th house in relationships with your husband, with your wife, even with partnerships that have to be with business. I think you've been a little down. Although we go in there, I just made something specific for that 2nd house of you, and you know, everything has to be with your business and work. But here we're talking about feeling a little bit, losing your feeling like, you know what, you're feeling like this relationship is a little superficial, feeling that probably this person is a little superficial in the relationship, and you're like, what about love? What about things? What about agreement? What about trying to work together in a certain way? And this is why the Two of Cups is reversed, right? It's like we get nowhere. It's always like a struggle of powers here, and like, no, but yes, but no, I want this. But I'm not saying someone being super demanding, but it could be someone who, you know, see you going down in your attitude a bit. Like, I'm not saying be a person who controls more the relationship. No, I'm saying try to look for the middle ground, right, all the time, like something that can benefit each other, which is very hard. It's very hard, and I understand relationships are very hard, because imagine if everybody would have been able to do that, divorces wouldn't exist. Okay, so, but every relationship that ups and down, and if you really put yourself into try to work it, or the other person, because it might be the other person trying not to even work with it and cooperate with you. But if you allow the people to step on you and treat you like a puppet, then you're going nowhere. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. And I know that over your head, because that's the Hermit here, you have this, and I'm pretty sure that for some of you Aquarius are tired of being in relationships that are not really serious. They're out of the conventional. They're just, you know, come and go type of relationship. Things literally don't take off to something serious. Or sometimes some of you feel lonely, and then not even those type of relationships might not even happen, and like you feel completely alone, and then you're getting out of control. And I think you need to focus, narrow things down. What is the process in here of relationship? Why this is happening? So this is why Mars retrograde is here, trying to fix these issues with you. And once Mars go direct in August 26th, so of course this is going to hit you. Everything that I'm talking is kind of like until August 12th. And August 12th, you're going to have a little break, because let me see, yeah, August 26th goes direct. So from August 12th to 26th, we have retrograde enter Capricorn in your 12th house. So that means that it's going to give you a break. It's going to give you a break. So good. From August 12th to 26th is going to give you a break when it comes to this argument with your relationship and whoever you are with. Also, it could be too that you're dealing with a relationship where they're out of the norm, right? Like you're dealing with someone who is married. So that's something out of conventional. You don't, if you're dating someone who's married, or you're dealing with, or you marry and having an extra affair somewhere else. So you are going to be analyzing, especially during that break from August 12th to August 26th. And then you're going to make a decision about what is that you really want, if you're dealing with two people or you're just dealing with one situation. But whatever it is, there's two things, and you have to pick something. And you're going to be pretty much at the end of this month of August making a decision. But meanwhile, you're going to be very, very much out of control and out of, you need to focus. And the Wheel of Cups is the Mother of Cups, I'm sorry. The Mother of Cups is saying, you know what? You need to have this energy around you, and you need to be in this energy too. You need emotional security, and give emotional security to your partner, whoever you. Be more sensitive and caring and compassionate, be a good wife, be a good mother, be a good husband, so that's what basically saying. And the card was right here. Is just like, you know what, this is a little bit of advice for you, right? Like, just think about it and think that this is the type of energy you need. So when you go in a hermit mode and a little break you're having, just analyze this pretty much, okay? When it comes to your work, look what we see. We have the Seven of Cups and we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is not upside down, it's upright. So it's saying that you are having a chance and opportunity to look at your investments and what you're doing and making and analyzing where you planning to invest. Either you're planning to invest in the house because Jupiter is on August 19 doing makes a trine with Neptune, and is going to be in the second house. So Neptune has to be much with inspiration and creation and dreams. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So it's growing and expanding your inspiration and creation and motivation in August 19. Remember that it's when your break is going to be from Mars retrograde. So there you go. One thing is related with another. So you're going to be analyzing a lot of things in your relationship, and a little bit much analyzing here. You might be dealing with court, and might be if you marry or divorce or whatever it is, you might be dealing with with courts matters, especially if your wife or ex-wife or whatever is trying to take you to court for child support or alimony or whatever. So things anyway are going to go in a mutual agreement, and it's going to be favorable for you. And I will say in either way, even for it's good either way for you and the other person. So things are going to be favorable for you at this point when it comes to that, or any type of business you're trying to make a decisions about, in business and whatever. There is exactly one thing you're thinking about. It's only one. That's what everything else is, upside down, except one. Just one option for you and one opportunity, and take advantage of it, whatever it is. So anyway, my Aquarius, I hope you in any way to analyze a bit this month of August and how things has been happening from July and now August. And of course, things are going to be pretty much moving, and you're going to feel, in this situation. But don't be. Go here, think about it, and then you can reestablish much more of a stability and emotional control again. All right. So this is exactly how it goes. Out of control, which we don't need to be out of control. Hermit, go in your space and think about this, and return and go back to nice, wonderful Aquarius that you are. So I want to send you a big kiss, much love, much light, and I would recommend you to look at my basic course of healing, crystal healing too. I talk about qualities and benefits of crystals and how they can help you to clean up your energy and help you to heal your energy to and bring you more stability, emotional stability. There's a lot of things and a lot of healing that crystals can do. So if you want to learn a bit about that, I would recommend you to subscribe and look at the basic course of crystal healing that I have here for you guys, and you can just look at it and practice with it and get your rock and just see how it feels, because it feels different for every single person. So anyway, but at least, I want to share with you knowledge and share with you what I've learned, and that's what the purpose of my channel is. So sharing with you and helping everyone. So there you go. I'll see you. I don't know if I will do mid-months here in this channel, because I do have a channel in Spanish too, and I have more stuff too in astrology. So if you are bilingual, you can go to my other channel, which is Cecilia Spiritual Guidance, and it's all in Spanish, and I do astrology too over there. And it will be too much work to do it in Spanish and English, and I just opened this channel. So I totally thank you for all the support. Subscribe, share, comment, like, and I'll see you in the next month and September, and of course I'll see you in the little videos, small videos that talk about crystals, okay, the qualities and properties and everything. See you. Ciao, love you.